Hello and welcome to Building with Ender. In this video I will be showing you how to turn this shitty ruin into the best settlement of post-nuclear Boston. The first thing to do is rebuild the walls. The Boston Commons is full of weirdos and nasty things who would love to murder you and have sex with your corpse, so it's a good idea to keep them out. I used the big concrete blocks to patch the holes and I think it looks fantastic. I tried closing this gap here, but after a ton of placement fuckery I just gave up and left it open. I don't mind it very much because the rubble actually forms a nice ramp to get up on the walls. In my original repairs I had a gate here. I later realized that this was stupid because I don't need two gates, so I walled it up. Sometime later I realized that this fort is never going to be attacked by artillery, so I might as well use some of the areas inside the walls to build apartments. So I built 3 single apartments here and 2 double apartments there. The reason why they don't have doors is because the settlers are too stupid to close them. This was pissing me off because the settlers open doors to pass, but they won't close them to clear passage, so they kept getting stuck here. Hopefully in the future the AI will be improved and then I will add doors. One thing that I really like about not having a gate here is that it seems to have stopped the settlers from rushing out like retards to this area here, whenever a vertibird shows up to shoot the raiders across the river there. Regarding defenses, I placed the watch post here to keep an eye on visitors and I added a bunch of turrets on this side of the fort. I also put some turrets on top of the radio shack in case some enemies manage to get past the gate. Still on the topic of defenses, I placed artillery here and there. Then I learned from Professor Google that artillery is fucking useless because they don't attack invaders on their own. After calling the devs some ugly names, I decided not to waste more materials on artillery. Moving on to the interior areas. Here I placed the general vendor with a special merchant. This dude is special because in this stand he will raise the loot level to 4, and that means he will occasionally have legendary items for sale. Going this way, we have an entire wing devoted to power armors. I use these areas to store my spare armors, and this room here is my workshop. I keep my 3 best armors here, as well as the weapons and armors crafting benches. Going the other way. One of the big reasons why I think the castle is the best settlement is because here you don't have to live in a shitty shack full of holes. Those may be enough for the idiot settlers, but not for me. I want real walls and a real roof. And that is why I have turned one of the rooms into my personal apartment. We have a kitchen and dining area here, a living room area here, and a sleeping area here. Moving on. As you can see, I have walled up most of these niches in the walls to make private rooms. I know, the settlers don't care and I could have just made them sleep in the same room like cattle. But I chose to do this because I'm a nice guy. Except when I'm out doing quests, then I'm the fucking Grim Reaper. Anyway, if you go this way, you will find the bar restaurant. I think this is a very nice establishment, but don't come this way after 10 PM though. All settlers will come here to get drunk and the place gets so crowded that it's almost impossible to pass. Continuing this way, we have the clinic. It's just a few beds for patients as well as a doctor. Regarding electricity, this place presently requires quite a bit of juice. I've converted the old armory into a power room by filling it up with generators. It's very stupid that I can't remove any of this furniture or that ugly thing outside above the doorway. And it's even more stupid that I can't tell this ugly bitch to go somewhere else. She's the only person in my castle that won't take orders. She annoyed me so much when she first arrived. I was going around fixing the castle and she kept following me everywhere with her horrible voice and her ugly face, asking me all the time if I was ready to talk to her. I was like, piss off, bitch! Get off my castle! Who let her in? But it's okay, because now I get to feel warm and fuzzy inside when I remember that she is sitting here all day inhaling fumes. Ah, revenge is sweet. Anyway, the power line leaves this room and goes around this way, powering the apartments. It goes into the corridor here and goes to the clinic as well as that way, powering everything inside. As well as the water pumps in the back. Then it leaves by this window and powers the radio beacon and the Minuteman radio in the center. And it also goes into this machine, but I'm not going to talk about that because that is part of the main storyline. Okay, I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you enjoyed this tour of my restored castle. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you later.